Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore be disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Gala today. What better way to pass the year with pictures of your favorite mascot, NuJerzeyFame.
Want to get some free Pacers merchandise? If so, come to our next game, because the first 10,000 fans through the gate.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch, find the range, find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LaMelo Ball.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Walter. Pirtle is out there with Brandon Ingram. And for the Pacers, outside the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Halliburton in the point guard. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now Ball. Kept alive. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And this is where Pirtle has great value to his team. Offensive rebounding, just hanging around the glass.
Here's Siakam. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
To the inside, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
An effortless flush that time by Ingram. It's so easy for him to get to the rim.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ingram a screen on Robinson. And here is Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's really nice action that time. Brandon Ingram using his size to set that screen and then slipping to the open area.
Now, here's Siakam. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, "You just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere." We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And he jams it with authority.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. Robinson, that's good.
Mitchell Robinson.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Drives to the hoop. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. It's Robinson high post. Hurdles there. Good on the bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, that's a big man playing big. Pirtle using all of that 7-foot length.
To the middle. Robinson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Walter. No good on the second free throw. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Great open look there. He's got 11.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
Man, that is nasty. What a move.
Siakam finds Nembhard. Now Halliburton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Toronto leading by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Back to Barnes. Lets the three fly. Screen by Pirtle. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Pirtle's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot to stop the run. Robinson passes to Mathurin. There's a screen by Robinson. The drive by Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. Robinson sets a screen for Nembhard. The three-pointer is right on target.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
But you need to be the loudest. Can you do it?
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Anthony's checked in for Toronto. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Ingram a screen on James. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Pacers making a switch here. Arthur's checked in, and that one's good. Ingram.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Arthur passes to Marshall. Arthur with the bounce pass. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Hits it from three-point range.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
A terrific shot on the turnaround. 15 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Marshall, right wing. Arthur passes to Wade, down to 5 on the shot clock. He tries for 3, and Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. And timid old-school big man Jakob Pirtle still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
And it's Ingram missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Raptors leading by 8. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. And then for Toronto, Walsh is checked in. And it's ball in for Pirtle. Now, here's Marshall, still without a basket. Alexander Walker passes to Wade. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Out here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Once again, give it up for your Pacemates Dance Team.
Pass to Barnes, takes the 3, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 6. Now Halliburton. He's covered by Ingram. Halliburton against Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Missed inside.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Siakam kicks to Robinson. Now Nembhard. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. Outside Mathurin. Shoots over Walter. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Halliburton.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Trying to get something going. Drains it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Well, that's just assertiveness by Brandon Ingram. A response three, sending a message.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you, Kevin.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. He makes one of two that time. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane, space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Barnes the screen. Down low, and it's Barnes snapping it down. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Here's NuJerzey, hands it from downtown.
For three.
And it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Halliburton outside. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Barnes screen on Robinson. Driving inside.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. The three-pointer, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Crosses over, and another basket for Toronto.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Halliburton with it.
Raptors foul. First.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2.
The first free throw is good.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton hits them both. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Toronto ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the second. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. And circling back now to the Raptors' first half, they've got themselves a game.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Out to the right wing, fires for 3. Walter can't get it to go. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Walter. Nembhard covering. Now Ingram. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton finds Robinson. Kicks it out to Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the Raptors shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Ingram a screen on Siakam. He takes it in, and the shot goes down. 26 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Walter. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
That one falls.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
They set the pick. Outside Mathurin. Back to Siakam. And Robinson throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties. What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Halliburton's got 23 points. There's a screen. Ingram right side. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Ball against Halliburton. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Ball.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Robinson kicks to Halliburton. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass the ball. It's Ingram on the wing. It's Ingram on the wing. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Barnes is checked in. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Halliburton against Barnes. And Pirtle sends it back.
Yeah, forget about it. If Pirtle's in the paint, he's going to use his size to alter everything in there. Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Here's Siakam. Halliburton up top, covered by Barnes. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Can they get it? And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Lets it fly. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Now coming onto the court, your Pacers High crew. Come on, everyone, get loud.
He's checked in for Indiana. And the Raptors also making a change. Walsh is checked in. Pacers trail by 14. Now Nembhard. He's got 10. Halliburton for 3. No good that time.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Pirtle. Pass to Walsh. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Good on the 3-point shot. Barnes has got 9 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Halliburton on the wing. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
From past the arc, the rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 17. Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Brandon Ingram. Allie, what's the word?
I was able to talk with Toronto's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with, but as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Neesmith. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Indiana ball.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
When it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get loud for your Pacers.
The Pacers making a change here. Richards is checked in, and then for Toronto, Walsh is checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Jakob Poeltl. Pass to Houston. Now here's Marshall. Here's Houston, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from the wing.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Kevin.
All for one. Ali LaForce with the report. Hey, Ali, thanks. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 39.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Fires, high post, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Inside, Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got 4 this quarter.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And there's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Alexander Walker bangs home the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 6. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by 15. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean,
making a change here. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter, all out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and he gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Defensively, you have to pay attention to Matherin, and sometimes that leaves guys open.
Shoots, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Back to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Screen by Pirtle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. No good from outside.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's the screen. Again, what an avalanche! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Neesmith. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Neesmith. And the Raptors also making a change. Ingram, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers 4 straight finals appearances.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
Launches it. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Back to Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Pass to Ingram. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Nembhard for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Here's Siakam, and the layup's good off the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
Siakam for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Out to Ingram, the 3, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Halliburton, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Yet another bucket.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Não, 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 so much to do.
Folks, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game with the family and get a free mascot bobblehead.
Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
And folks, make sure to be here for backpack day. Bring the kids, they'll get a free Warriors backpack.
A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a Trading Card pack.
Happy holidays, everyone! Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Walter out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Walsh in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Rui Hachimura is out there with Edwards. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Shamshe in at the 5 down low. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Picked by Poeltl, 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Poeltl.
It seems like Jakob is always ready to attack the rim. He found a nice opening that time.
Now here's Towns. And here's Edwards. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Hachimura. Towns outside. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Toronto.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's the pick. Pass to Pirtle. Out to the wing. Walter from outside. Edwards pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Towns for 3. He's off on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Moving so well for his size. Jakob is fantastic in that two-man action.
Here's Towns. He had 25 points in his last game. Outside Pajemski. Back to Towns. Hachimura up top. They still need this. Counted from distance.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Walter. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. 6 points for him.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Right wing. Fires the 3. On target from range. Walters has got his second basket on the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Pajemski. Throws it up high. Tries to save it. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Six on the shot clock. Towns against Ball.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
The shot by Towns, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Shumshay. To the middle. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. On the take. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside Pajemski. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Walter. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Pirtle with the bucket.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths is offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Ball left side. The 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Edwards. No points so far. Stolen. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
To the right side, fires for three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Warriors trail by 12. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
From the arc. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Towns. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Number 1, the Raptors. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the 3-ball.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Hachimura's checked in for Shamshe, and Towns is subbed in for Edwards. Warriors trail by 15. So for Toronto right now, we've got Ball, Jackson out there with Barnes. Then it's Cole Anthony. Hachimura from long range. Offensive rebound. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6 from outside the arc. And Ball with a basket. The assist from Jackson. Ball's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Jackson. Picked it. Moody with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's McLeod. Kicks it out Towns. Moody from outside. The shot that time not on target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Outside Moody. Now Hachimura. To the inside. Here's McLeod. Towns up top. There's the 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Podziemski. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jackson's got his second basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Warriors. Edwards comes in for Moody. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Barnes. Walsh comes in for Jackson. And it's Walter in for Anthony. On the wing, Hachimura. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pajemski. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Down low. Robbed. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now Hachimura. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Over to the left wing. Walter from outside. Hachimura with a rebound. Warriors trail by 14. Hachimura sets a screen to the paint. It's stolen by Poeltl. Pass to Ball. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 13 points in this quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And the Raptors, another 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Shumshay. Now here's Hachimura. To the middle. Towns outside. The 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Towns has got 5 points.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Checked in for LaMelo Ball. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And there's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Towns outside. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Inside, Shumshay. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Walsh. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
He drops it from range. Walsh has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Outside Pajemski. Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Three-pointer. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Toronto Raptors.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis would be efficient as their play. They're good.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
We've got Edwards. He's out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Pajemski in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Warriors, Towns.
He hits the second from the line. Toronto leading by 19. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Raptors shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Drops in the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hachimura outside. They set the pick. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Fires from the wing. Pajemski grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Down low. Kicks it out Towns. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Towns has got 12.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Pajemski. Hachimura outside. Towns left side. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Knocks down the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hachimura outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Walter. To the wing, right side. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Hachimura with a screen on ball. Hachimura left side. Hachimura with a screen on ball. Tries it from 16. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Towns. Towns has got assist number 5 here tonight. Ball outside. Over Towns. And it's Toronto with another.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Towns outside. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Pass to Walsh. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Hachimura. Outside Pajemski. From deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
The 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Walsh. Now ball. From downtown, Hachimura with a rebound.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Here's Towns, hounded by ball. Shot's good by Towns.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Going inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Toronto also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Pirtle. Jackson comes in for Walsh. And Anthony subbed in for Walter. Here's Shamshe. He's guarded by Barnes. Ball against Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Back to Jackson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Shamshe. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Sinks it from distance.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys too.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 27.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Moody. Hachimura outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now the Raptors with it. They're on a 9-1 run. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in. Towns looking for an opening. Pass to Edwards. Hachimura outside.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto leading by 23. Out to the right wing. The three from Ball. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors dancers.
Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Raptors.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's Davison. 5 points in the game. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Moody. Here's McLeod. There's a screen. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And the bucket is good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Davison. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's McLeod. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Toronto shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Out to Anthony from behind the arc. The rebound by Moody. Pajimski with it. Jackson on him. Jack's up a 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Toronto with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We know the coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences, but where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Davison, the pass to McLeod. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Davison. Misses the three.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And the layup falls. Give him 35.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to McLeod. Gets it to fall from the right block.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Davison, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Outside Pajemski. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Pass to Ward. Now here's Barnes. Takes a three. Rebounded by Davison. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Moody. In low. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
On the wing, Anthony. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Davison. Pass to McLeod. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McLeod's got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
With the step back. Takes it inside. And that one's good.
This right here, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
At the line for the Raptors, 0.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. The 3 is up. And the Raptors get it back. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
43 points in the game.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
There's the triple. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Hachimura. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Foul. Shumshay. Second personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
And he drops the first.
0. Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. And the Warriors with possession here. Now Towns. Pass to Hachimura. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
And there's a pick. Launches a 3. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Shumshay. Hachimura outside. A minute 35 left in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Shumshay. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
There's the drive. Great crossover to get free.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he gets that one.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played.
And again, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Here's Edwards. Towns outside. Shoots over Barnes. Off target. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
With all the data now about shot profiles and what kind of looks a defense should allow, it's got to be refreshing sometimes just to send one back.
We get a lot of information from our scouting reports, a lot, like a lot, okay? So yeah, sometimes it's nice when someone's right in front of you and there's nothing left to do but send that garbage back where it came from.
Sounds good, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
Great stuff there, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.